Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next.
Play ball. He's out. Out. 3.
Settling in now, number 2. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Baseman, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Harold Lopez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Lopez.
Grounded down the third baseline. In. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
So stepping in, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So far this year against southpaws, number 2 is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on the back.
Nieto over to his right. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Ready for another chance? Ken Villarreal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. Nieto has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Derek Gilly, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Now the 0-2. Slow little grounder left side. He'll come home with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run.
Now at the plate, number 2. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Juan Soto.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Burris is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Vladimir Navarro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
21. Vladimir Navarro.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Boston strands a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Standing in, number 2. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hook, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
2-0 count. The pitch hit softly on the ground to first.
You know, Dero, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Soto.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired for the Red Sox. At the plate, number 2. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The left fielder.
So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Vladimir Navarro, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ken Villarreal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ken Villarreal.
Is set. And the 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bends down and he barehands it. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd?
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Bo Sox put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Diego Ramos earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Ray Iovino hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.